Welcome to World of Kinyo. We are in Turkey in the region of Fethiye, more specifically in Ölüdeniz.
So today we visited one of the most famous tourist attractions in Turkey, which is the Blue Lagoon. We haven't planned anything for today, but considering it's only about 1.5 miles away from the hotel, we thought we'd check it out. And I'm glad we did.
We are staying in the hotel Lykia Liberty, and the ride from our hotel to the Blue Lagoon is around 10 minutes. But if you're staying in a hotel closer to Ölüdeniz or in Ölüdeniz itself, then it's going to be like 5-minute drive max. Rides from the Lykia Liberty Hotel to the Blue Lagoon are 15 euros, and the return is 10 euros. But bear in mind, when you get to the Blue Lagoon, there's some gates closer to where the beach is. And the taxi can take you further on if you pay a little bit extra. And it's about 10 euros to go through the gates.
We made arrangements with our hotel taxi driver to take us there and pick us up a couple of hours later. One point to note, you can get the taxis just outside from the hotel gates. So it's only a couple of minutes walk to catch a taxi, and there's plenty of them. So no need to worry about that.
If you're staying in the hotel Lykia Liberty, then if you need a cash point, that's just outside the gates in the hotel. So just be ready for that in the morning.
When you visit the Blue Lagoon, make sure you take a towel, your swimwear, plenty of sun cream, some cash. What else might you need?
Swim shoes.
Oh yeah, some swim shoes. The beach is very pebbly, and you'll get pebbles on your feet if you're not careful.
If you don't wear swim shoes, you're going to end up having your feet hurt.
So when you enter the complex into the Blue Lagoon, you can purchase a prepaid card where you load money onto it, and you can use that for drinks and snacks and to pay for your sunbed. So it's basically a cash card essentially. You can also use cash and cards at the bar if you wanted to.
Blue Lagoon is a very picturesque place, so you're going to have loads of photo opportunities.
If there's any drone enthusiasts out there, the best time to visit is before 9 o'clock in the morning to get perfect pictures.
Yeah, and because this is an area where there's a lot of paragliding, we advise you to come before 9 o'clock because all the paragliding starts at 9 o'clock in this area.
Also, at that time in the morning, it's really quiet, so you can get amazing photos.
Also, speaking to some of the locals, actually the best time of the day to visit the Blue Lagoon is in the morning. So anytime before 12, that's when it starts getting busy. So actually we went early in the morning and we enjoyed a very quiet Blue Lagoon with not many people around, and therefore it was very enjoyable.
I would maybe recommend bringing some water with you, but there are plenty of bars and restaurants there if you wanted to purchase something whilst there.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of bars in there. There's even a Starbucks in the area.
There's a Starbucks on every corner, as they say.
Yeah, but there's loads of little shops. There's ice cream stands, there's fruit shop stands, there's juices.
Yeah, there's a very nice juice bar, and we had a watermelon juice and a pineapple juice, which is very tasty.
Yeah, it was very nice. Also, one of the things that's really impressive about this area is that the waters are crystal clear. So if you are a snorkel enthusiast, you're going to really enjoy it. I mean, the fish swim all around you.
Bring your snorkel because there's lots of fish to see, and they come right up close to you. So the water is crystal clear. It's like bath water. It's amazing. One thing to note though, that the water is relatively shallow as you go in, and it gradually gets slightly deeper. So initially you don't need to worry about if you're a good swimmer or not, because it is shallow to begin with.
Yeah, but there's a bit of a current, isn't there?
Oh yes, it's a slight gentle current which did drag you, but not too bad.
I had seen loads of videos of the Blue Lagoon before going, and I wasn't aware it was surrounded by these very dramatic mountains. I thought the area was quite plain.
We didn't really go there with any sort of preconception because I hadn't seen much of it. I didn't really know what to expect. So it's worth checking out before you go just to see how beautiful it actually is, and I highly recommend visiting. So just one thing to note, you do have to purchase your sunbeds there, and there is a couple of chaps walking around to take payments on them. Take some cash for that, or you can pay on card. And what we did, we bought that pre-topped up card where we put 50 euros on it, and we used that to pay for the sunbeds and our drinks whilst there.
If you go around and you don't end up using the whole of the money that you put in the card, when you give your card back, you get the remaining balance refunded back to you. But in Turkish lira, by the way.
Although we didn't try it out for ourselves, there are boat trips that go to and from that area as well as other activities like jet skis and banana boats. And
there's loads of water sports around, isn't there?
Yeah, they look fun.
I mean, you won't get bored at all. I mean, there's a lot to do. Make the best of it. We only stayed for around 3.5 hours, but we spent maybe an hour just filming around with the drone. What was your favorite bit of Blue Lagoon?
It was just so nice. I like going snorkeling myself, so I took my snorkel and I saw the fish and I had a good swim, really. What about you?
I like the colors of the water. I mean, they say it's the Blue Lagoon, so you expect to see these really blue seas, but actually it's more of a dark turquoise color.
Yeah, it is like bath water.
Yeah.
Clear, see-through.
It's very beautiful, but it's not blue.
I think people do tend to Photoshop their images so it's more vibrant and blue than it actually is. Not taking away from the fact that it is stunning, it is beautiful, it's crystal clear water, and it's really worth checking it out.
Yeah. We left it until our last day of being in Turkey to go visit the Blue Lagoon. So I'm glad we did it actually, because at one point there we thought, maybe just leave it for another time. But it's so worth it. It's great, isn't it?
And we did this trip off our own backs. We organised the transport there and back by taxi. Although if you wanted to have it all in package, there are boat trips that do it or excursions that do it. So it's entirely up to you how you want to visit it. But either way you want to do it, do visit it.
Yeah, you have to go. If you are in the area and you don't go to the Blue Lagoon, you are missing out.
So overall, how would you rate your trip today?
Oh, highly. It's a great place. It's just great place. I'm glad I went.
Would you go back?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That sounds like a good
I would come back to this area. I mean, Ölüdeniz is great. And the little alcoves and the little beaches around, it's just stunning. The setting here is beautiful. If it's not the Blue Lagoon, you're going to find a nice place just to be in a nice beach. But the Blue Lagoon is special. It's a very, very beautiful place. So go see it if you can. Does the Blue Lagoon get the thumbs up from us?
I think it does.
Yes, it does, definitely.
Go visit it.
Yes.
So if you've enjoyed this video, found it informative, please leave your comment below, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Because then you can follow us in many more adventures all around the world. Bye.